Hi Pisces, this is going to be your April 2021 forecast using the tarot card. I will also use an oracle in this reading, as well as some astrology, looking at the transits for April 2021 and how they may affect your sign, Pisces. Let's get right into these cards. How I will structure this reading is I'm going to pull now for cards for the past, what's just been going on with Pisces. Let's get a feel of what has been going on with Pisces. So Pisces, the timing on these readings are fluid. So if you see this, just take what it resonates when it does and leave the rest, okay? I have the 8 of Cups coming through, the 7 of Pentacles, and then for the past also the 5 of Pentacles. So you kind of might have decided that something wasn't working out, paying off, that it wasn't going to like fully suit you financially anymore. We've got the King of Cups coming out here and the Lovers in reverse. Some of you, it might have actually been a relationship, a love relationship that the person that you were dealing with, you started to find them like totally emotionally unstable, really bad habits, really toxic person to be around. It could have been like they could have actually been suffering with an addiction at the time and the relationship became toxic and you kind of were fitting the description of, I don't know, like sponsor or minder, or it just didn't seem like an equal relationship anymore. Lovers and the King of Cups, Lovers reversed and the King of Cups. I'm going to put those in and keep going, but for the most part I do see walking away, moving on from something that was no longer fulfilling or satisfying, and I think it came down to because the money or the resources weren't there for you, Pisces, in this situation, or the appreciation even, or the feeling that it would ever pay off. Let's have a look at what are the current energies surrounding Pisces, the sign of Pisces for April now 2021. These are present energies. Take what resonates when it does and how it does, past, present or future, and leave the rest, Pisces. All right, so we have the 10 of Wands, but it's reversed for April. As well as that, we've got the King of Pentacles and we have got the Empress. Now, this energy is a lot more abundant for April. So I'm thinking that the scarcity or lack of support financially, or like even just appreciation, is actually probably even further back, like start of March, end of February even. Pisces rising, you've had Venus transiting your second house of finances, of abundance, of material wealth and possessions, and that's for Pisces rising. We have Venus transiting Aries now in your second house. Venus can bring around blessings and things that we value. So I think that Pisces rising in particular, for the month of April, finances are actually going to be probably very good. And then after April 14th, when Venus moves into Pisces rising's third house of community and neighborhood and siblings and communication, I think then Pisces is going to be like calling up their siblings, calling up their aunts and uncles and cousins and people in their neighborhood and being like, let's go brunching here, I have this great spot to go to. So starting to spend that wealth locally, I think, and investing in your community might be coming up in April, Pisces. Okay, before getting further into these cards, let's just pull a couple for future energies end of April going into May. What can the Pisces placements expect? Similarly, Pisces, if you know your rising sign, like I was just talking there about Pisces rising, check out the video for your rising sign because I will have information like that for your sign too. Let's have a look at what is coming up for the future energies for Pisces. So yeah, Pisces moon, rising sun, any of the Pisces placements watching, this reading is for you, but I do encourage also for you to check out your rising sign video too. So we've got the 6 of Wands coming up in reverse. We've got the 5 of Cups coming up in reverse. And I've got the 8 of Wands. That's how we're finishing off our reading, okay? Let's take this back and kind of go a little bit deeper into these cards. Then I'm going to show you the cards, pull more to clarify, pull something from an oracle and see where we're at then. the end of the month is movement has to go again. Like there's kind of going to be like an up down sort of flow at the moment. By the end of the month, I do sort of feel like Pisces, you're just going to be questioning your direction. You're going to be questioning how quickly things are moving for you. You're also kind of going to be focused on overcoming losses and coming to terms with things that have come up for you that were disappointing. And you're kind of trying to be you're going to be navigating through that. We'll go deeper, but let's just first of all take it back and see what's been going on. So I sense that Pisces, you've had to walk away from something that for some of you had put a lot, and we have your emblem here, Pisces, here on the 8 of Cups. So some of you really were connected to something, had invested time, but it was more than just time. You had invested like your heart into something, your heart and soul, even if it was just work, like you were working really hard for you, like not for your boss, not for your manager, for you. And you kind of came to realize like that this wasn't going to be working out for you anymore. And if you didn't have to leave it behind totally, end of February, coming into March, you started thinking about it. And you definitely, I think, left one aspect behind, because the aspect that you had to leave behind was one that was hindering your money flowing through, and this abundance that's coming through in April. I'm just looking at March, it just doesn't seem to have been there. Lord of material trouble, Lord of success unfulfilled. Those energies of the Pentacles they're stressful. You could have been dealing with the Taurus at the time, back in March, who was kind of like, hey Pisces, I think you deserve a little bit more. I think you should be earning more money. I think you should be being better appreciated where you are now. I do see Taurus energy coming through really strong, and if you are dealing with the Taurus, Pisces, looks like they're really a real one that's got your back. Okay, so we'll clear that up, but let's see. April talks about taking a load off. Lord of oppression, 10 of Wands, but it is in reverse. So we are loosening up, taking off one of these oppressive wands, laying it down, feeling the lightness of that. So we're taking a load off in April. And what comes through then? King of Pentacles and the Empress, really, really powerful energy here of abundance, security, material wealth. So I really think, especially Pisces rising, enjoy that transit of Venus transiting through your house of money. Take all the blessings you can get from that. Empress card is a reminder that you actually deserve everything that you're getting in life at the moment. It really is a window now in April for Pisces to receive abundance, like receive appreciation, and like not shy away from all the gifts that are coming through for you this month. Welcome them. For some, it's going to be wise for you to actually invest this month, and invest in some sort of, maybe it's crypto, maybe it's a stock, maybe it's in a course that will further your knowledge and further resource yourself. But you're reinvesting the abundance and the gains that you're getting this month, which is really great. Okay, we'll clear that up more. And then, yeah, I think it's like by the end of the month, coming to terms with what wasn't successful, what hasn't been successful, and then moving forward in a more productive direction. I think once you come to terms with and kind of begin getting over times in life where you probably were the agent that caused things not to go as smoothly as you wished, and that could have been down to kind of lack of planning, lack of confidence, the timing not being right, and that's all very possible. But coming to terms with it, kind of licking your wounds and getting over it, and seeing what you still have actually in your arsenal to use, what you still are lucky and blessed with, is really what's going to start to propel more synchronized flow going forward, more connections, networking, linking up with other people that are like-minded, comes after that. Okay, have a look at these cards, Pisces. I'm going to get an oracle card now and ground this again before pulling more cards to clarify. So let's reach to this oracle now. So Pisces, this is the Kuan Yin goddess, Chinese goddess of compassion oracle that I'm using. Let's pull one. So this is what I kind of think about now, Pisces. I'm putting this as a message from your highest, most compassionate self to you now. So let's pull a card for that. And we've got Dance of the Butterfly Queen, number 5. Does 5 mean anything to you while watching this, Pisces? Number 5, Dance of the Butterfly Queen. Let me read a bit about that from my oracle here. It says, a pure and sincere love attracts divine grace. With the grace of Kuan Yin, Butterfly Queen, that which was impossible becomes possible. From caterpillar to winged creature of delight, you cannot restrain what divine grace ordains, no matter how incredible it may seem. Whatever has been troubling you or what has been inspiring you, allow grace to infuse the situation or dream so that it may fold with divine perfection. Allow the Butterfly Queen to dance. She will bring healing and grace to your life situation now, beloved one, with lightness of step and grace in her heart. So it's basically kind of like Kuan Yin is like opening up for you to be ready to receive and really like understand that there's just no limits to the abundance that could come in for you, Pisces. And you know, Pisces, you are the sign of dreams. You are the sign of bigger picture and fantasy and escape and anything being possible. And I think Pisces keenly and acutely knows that our thoughts, intentions, belief, actions, anything that we direct from our heart space, like this was saying something about our heart space, and a pure heart and sincere love attracts divine grace. So Pisces knows that from that heart space and all of our actions and intentions and thoughts and beliefs create our reality. So why not dream big, Pisces, right? It's all there for the taking for you. Let's continue by pulling some more cards from the tarot to clear these rows up one by one. We'll take it back. 8 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles. What was this about for Pisces? It seems like it was something to do with walking away from a situation that the investment didn't seem like it was going to pay off in, that you weren't appreciated, or the money wasn't matching your efforts or work. But there might be something else. Oftentimes with water signs, there is something else. Okay, clearing up the past row with, ooh, yes, the High Priestess. Something under the currents. And the Hanged Man. Oh, this is extremely Piscean energy here. We have Neptune with the Hanged Man, your modern day ruler. And then we have got this moon energy here with the High Priestess. So very watery, very mystical, very intuitive. There's more to this then. Yeah, there is more to this. Not only were you getting away then, okay, you weren't just getting away and leaving something behind that was abandoned success, basically. You didn't complete it to your liking. We have abandoned success and we have success unfulfilled. So which was it, Pisces? Did you just abandon it and that became the unsuccessful or the unfulfilled of the success? Was it both, where you had to leave an unfilling success, an unfilling situation? And it was all because you knew deep down inside that something else was out there for you. As tough as this was, and knowing, Pisces, I feel like you almost knew that if you were leaving this behind, this situation, this thing, this place, this person, a part of it, you knew that if you were leaving it behind, there would be a period of waiting, there would be a period of reflection, of unknown, of being just alone with your thoughts and kind of trying to understand everything. And I really do feel like that's what's coming up in the future for you too, with this 5 of Cups and 6 of Wands in reverse, like reflecting over what went wrong and then breaking free from it and moving forward again. So March ended up, looks like being kind of, for the last 2 weeks of March, I'm seeing it was kind of like you had to be very reflective on your own. You had to really think things through. You had to try and gain some clearer perspective on why this all went wrong for you, why it wasn't fulfilling for you. And then I really feel like the abundance starts to roll in. So let's have a look then at this middle row for April, these energies coming up, Pisces, where there seems to be like I think then, Pisces, you just took a load off in the Ten of Wands reversed, insofar as like, I'm going to stop blaming myself for this and I'm going to let it go. That this didn't work out. I learned a lot. I really trusted. I feel like you were very much trusting in your inner knowing and intuition at that time, and realizing that actually you didn't really need to call on any other advice. Now, the Taurus in your life for some Pisces, or maybe Libra, it could be Taurus or Libra, but they've really been very supportive for you, and you know, they're really encouraging the decisions that you're making. But I actually do think you had all the answers of what you needed to do within you, Pisces, and you're kind of learning that, and you're learning lessons and your soul growth lessons around knowing when to surrender, knowing when not to force things, and just to hang out in the Hanged Man and wait until Eight of Wands, Lord of Swiftness moment that comes for you at the end of April into May. Okay, so you've done your waiting. Looks like abundance is flowing in April for Pisces. Let's look at that. Well, that's a few too many, but I'll keep going. So let's get a couple more cards for this middle row, April 2021 for Pisces. So Pisces rising, we have Mars transiting through Gemini until April 24th in your 4th house of home and living situation, where your roots are, maybe your family home, maybe it's where you live now. The Empress and the King of Pentacles is a really nice energy for me to tell you that Pisces rising, you might have had a lot of focus on these kind of topics, your house, your family, your home, the family home where you came from, probably since last month, okay? So that Mars transit through that 4th house of those issues for Pisces rising is going to apply more focus there, more reason to look there. If you want to have I feel like a nice positive manifestation of that transit could be like investing time and energy into redoing the house, or just setting intentions around how you can improve the living situation for yourself. Okay, so coming out with this row is the Moon card. This is the card for Pisces. We have your symbol here. So very much beautiful, Ace of Cups coming out with that. April is going to be in a really abundant month for Pisces, so I really hope you do enjoy that. On the 11th of April, we have got a new moon in Aries. And Pisces, that is going to be a great time to start setting, for Pisces rising in particular, that's happening in your 2nd house of finance. So it is going to be a really good time around the 11th of April to set intentions, start new goals and plan on how you could maybe save some money, 2nd house issues, or, get into a good budget kind of. That would be a nice new moon ritual for you in your 2nd house for Pisces rising. If you're not a Pisces rising, you're a Pisces sun, I suggest having a look at what house in your birth chart Aries rules over, and that is the house where the new moon is going to be in, and that is where you could use the new moon's energetic powers to set some intentions, okay? So that's my note on the new moon, which is happening on April 11th. New moon is when we begin, initiate, set goals to manifest. Manifestation is so powerful for you, Pisces, this month. But Pisces, always, I'll tell you a secret, Pisces, your sign is one of the easiest signs that are able to manifest a lot easier. I think the Jupiterian ruled signs, like you and Sagittarius, it's just that natural expanse and look. So this is really abundant nature coming through for April. It's like knowing that you deserve all of these gifts that are coming in for you. Could actually be love coming through for some of you, new friendship, new love interest, better even connection to yourself, and like strengthening the self-love that you practice in your life. That is coming through majorly for you. I really think, Pisces, that like you are so empowered this month. You're feeling mystical, magical, the moon card, and you're feeling really, really attractive too. And you're also feeling really, really secure. Whatever it was, Pisces, try and repeat these steps, because it all came from you taking a load off and just saying, that's one too many. It's one too many chores for me to do. It's one too many responsibilities or duties, and I just can't handle it all. You've been on an uphill battle with something. I think for some of you, you were like, I'll just give it time. I'll just give it like 10 weeks, see how it goes. I'll give it 10 months, see how it goes. But then you realize, no, that's a little bit too much. And then all the abundance comes in. So bear that in mind, Pisces. Like after a period of constriction, and tightness in terms of finances possibly, always opens up for then a period of expansion, right? So constriction and restriction before expansion and growth is the pattern quite often. Let's have a look then going forward. Beautiful month in April. Really happy to see that. 6 of Wands, 5 of Cups in reverse, and then the 8 of Wands. Let's have a look at what is coming up around that. So Pisces, Ace of Cups is like this message coming through with the dance of the butterfly queen. Just keep that pure heart of yours, keep the intentions pure. So like I was talking about manifestation, basically it all starts in the heart space. So everything has energy, Pisces, and the heart frequency is some of the highest vibrational frequencies that we have here on the earth, especially when it's vibrating gratitude, love, joy, hope. So that's how we kind of attract frequencies that are similar to that frequency. So manifestation basically just starts with knowing that our intentions, our beliefs, our thoughts, our actions all create the reality that we come to experience. Okay, so keeping those heart space pure, Pisces, you can really create whatever you want and attract whatever you want. Let's look at this row. End of April coming in to May. What's coming up for Pisces? You've gained a lot of wisdom by the end of the month, I can see, Pisces. The King of Wands, and your kind of wisdom is pushing things forward and making things bigger and better. The 3 of Cups, growth and expansion with the 3s. Lord of Abundance. Wow, like the 3 of Cups and the Empress and the Ace of Cups in one reading. That is major flow of love, connectivity, abundance, joy and happiness coming in for you, Pisces. I really am happy to see that. So the wisdom gained was you deciding like, okay, that past action did not bring me success. I didn't have victory there. I didn't kind of get the joy that I wanted from that, or whatever I had tried to do. And your wisdom came from saying, well, you know what? I still have everything else going for me. I still have all these other things that I'm so proud of and lucky to have and grateful to have. I have all these blessings. Once you acknowledged that and started to kind of let go of past failures, by the end of the month is when you're going to start seeing contact coming in from others, communication coming in from others, just synchronized events, chance meetings, something like that, travel coming up, getting on the road, making some moves, but it's happening in a very synchronized flow. None of this feels jarring, none of this feels unsettling or too fast or unexpected, really. It just feels right. King of Wands and the 3 of Cups. So this is very much about you being kind of a go-getter, Pisces. If you had been the kind of personal assistant or, you know, kind of more of a backstage role in your career, I really feel like by the end of the month, you're getting eager to be seen and recognized. And for some of you, you actually are going to be very much recognized as the powerful, persuasive, and kind of magnetic leader that you can be, Pisces, and that's what's being recognized for you. It's all coming from a friend point of view. There could be friends that are helping you through this, siblings that are helping you through this, but like you have really good people and connections around you by the end of the month, Pisces, that you can really use to your advantage, I think. So that was going to be the reading I have for you, Pisces, for April 2021. I will come back next week with a love and relationship reading for your sign, focusing just on those topics. This is general. The forecasts I just like to see whatever is coming up and kind of communicate that to you, Pisces. All the best this month. If you haven't shared, liked, or subscribed already, that would be great. It really helps. And until next time, take care.